Now let me introduce the topic of languages. How I keep coming across uh, languages in different settings in medicine, and this is how I keep learning from them. One day I was passing in a corridor and I came across a room and I heard a very beautiful song, a chorus song being sung, and I could not resist the temptation. There was no instrumental music, just a chorus, very soft, and I thought there was sadness to it. So I peeked through the curtain against all the HIPAA rules and regulations. I didn't. So I saw that a Native American person, a mother, was dying, and her children, grown-up children, they were holding their hands, and they were saying that, singing that song. They all knew it by heart. Nobody was holding a paper in their hands, and they were singing that song. And there was a what short dance to it, and the lights were dim, and there was a very beautiful smell, a very pretty smell in that room. And then I asked the nurse, I said, what are they singing? Do you understand this language? And she said, I don't, but I asked them what it is about is, they know that their mother is passing away, and they're asking the fairies from the woods to come and accompany, escort their mom to the other world with love and affection and comfort. And it was so heartwarming, and I still have that tune in my head. I don't know the words. But then I kept thinking about them, and then I came across this literature about languages of the Native Americans, and it's a very sad situation. And that's what I am afraid of. I hope we don't end up there. As per the internet information, okay, don't quote me on this, but this is how the internet says. When Christopher Columbus came to this country, there were 2,000 languages, Native American languages. Few years back, few decades back, there were 300, and now there are only 175. Out of them, only 20 languages are being spoken to the Native American mothers, to their babies. So they are dying fast, okay? So what did I learn from this experience? Yes, the sadness of passing away. People die, and languages die too, okay? All the languages will become extinct, that's what literature says. But still, we need to make an effort to keep them alive. Postmortem of the deaths of these languages. When I keep reading about it, keep reading about it, and you will see what is the cause of death of the languages. It is the ignorance and indifference. Indifference and ignorance. Ajnan and udasinta. Those are the two major reasons why languages die. I will not let my language die because of indifference and ignorance. Okay, I am not ignorant. I am not indifferent. I will not any other Asian or any other language die if I have the power to save it. Okay. What are we supposed to do then? So we need to let people know who are in power, who can do something about it, that we exist. We are Maharashtrians, Bengali, that we exist, and this is what we want. People want to help us, but they are not indifferent because they just don't know that we exist. That's what I learned from that song of dying. What happens when a language dies? I want to show it to you. The second language is like short clothes. They may look good on you, but they don't cover everything. You may not be able to cover so many things. You may look good in your exams. You may be able to go to a job and hold a very good job. But when the Native American languages died, when there is loss of mother tongue, even there is a partial loss, because even if a person is able to speak the dialect only and there is no written language left, the core of the language is gone, and then you miss out on the original concepts, general wisdom, the flora and fauna, ecosystem management, and the most importantly, loss of spiritual values. The word spiritual means so many things to so many people. To me, it means that the wisdom of your community, it teaches you how to balance your life, how to deal with joy and sorrow, both, because both of them are stressful events. That's what basically it is. So that is passed on from elders to you, and you, the language is the vehicle. Okay. So we do not want to reach here. I would like to use this age-old parable, the moral story. What is not shown in this picture is the king who is watching them from his terrace, and he's not blind. He's looking at the elephant, but he never tells them what the elephant looks like. They're fighting amongst each other, and he says, morons, and I want to make it clear, the king in the story has used that word, I did not. So he says, get together, put your information together, and then you will know what the elephant looks like, okay? So don't fight amongst each other. What are the languages? Languages are the tools for communication, and the communication is about the universe. In order to understand the universe, we have the languages. So I think it explains the importance of having so many languages in order to understand what this elephant is all about. This picture I would like to use to show you, this is a metaphor, symbol. All these ladies, the beautiful women, they represent languages. And at the core of each language, there is this part of knowledge. And this knowledge is about wisdom, history, health, wealth. But every culture has it, every language has it. It is locked inside that pot. Every language has the responsibility to keep that pot filled. So if you lose one major language, mature language, your pot will be less filled. We need to understand that. So we come to this point that why should languages be taught on the school level? I kind of partially explained it to you. Native American languages died because it was left to their adults and the community to teach them, and nobody could do it. So we cannot just say that, yes, आम्ही घरी मराठी बोलतो, we speak Marathi at home or any other Asian language, and we'll be able to do with it. So it will not happen. It's a multi-layered question, as you know, and that's why I have held this. I'm hosting this seminar. So I would like to learn from you guys how we should address all these facets of this question. It is, for a student, it is important to have this language, his mother tongue, on the curriculum because it will elevate his self-esteem. And the other important thing is, due to globalization, one language like Bangla language is not only for Bangla people, it's for me as well. If I want to learn it, I want my child to learn Bangla, it should be available there. Because these days, because of globalization, the world has become so small. So many people are traveling to Mumbai, to Calcutta, Dhaka, everywhere, and they would like to know the regional language. So, those are the main points I want to talk about. You know the topic of the seminar today.